Hello and welcome to the class. My name is Paddy. Today we're going to talk about first conditional sentence structures. So by the end of this class, you should be able to use the first conditional to talk about predictions and possibilities in the future. After this class, if you have any questions for us, remember you can click on the Ask Your Teacher button at the top of your webpage. Clicking on this button will allow you to send us a message with any questions that you have. During this class, there will also be some questions for you to answer. You can find these questions below the video. I will tell you when to answer these questions and I will give you some time to do so. Okay, let's get started. To begin, we're going to look at a small text where there is some first conditional. The first thing I want you to think about is how many sentences contain the word if. Have a read through and then look at the first question below this video and choose the correct number of sentences containing the word if. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? The correct answer is 3. If he goes shopping, he'll probably spend a lot of money. That's one conditional structure. If he spends a lot of money, his girlfriend will get angry. That is another conditional structure. If it rains tomorrow, he won't go out, he'll stay at home. That is another conditional structure. So there are 3 conditional structures here. So let's understand what they mean. Let's think about what will happen. Here are 3 possible results. A, his girlfriend will get angry. B, he won't go out, he'll stay at home. Or C, he'll spend a lot of money. The first question is, what will happen if Jamie goes out shopping? A, B, or C? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option. The correct option is C. If Jamie goes shopping, he'll spend a lot of money. If he goes shopping, he'll probably spend a lot of money. So the condition is that he goes shopping and the result is that he spends money. Question 2. If he spends a lot of money, what will happen? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option, A, B, or C. The correct answer is A. His girlfriend will get angry. If he spends a lot of money, his girlfriend will get angry. The condition is that he spends a lot of money, and if that is true, then the result is his girlfriend will get angry with him. Finally, 3. If it rains, what will happen? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option, A, B, or C. The correct answer is B. He won't go out, he'll stay at home. If it rains tomorrow, he won't go out, he'll just stay at home. So these are the 2 results, and the condition is if it rains tomorrow. So let's look at some more examples of when we use first conditional. We use first conditional for predictions. For example, if Liverpool win the match, Michael will be really happy. I predict this is his emotion, but that is his emotion only if Liverpool win. So it depends on this condition. We use it for events or decisions that are possible. So not just predictions, but also plans and intentions. Will you buy a new house if you get that job? Yes, I will buy a new house if I get this job. That's not a prediction, that's my personal intention, but it depends on the condition that I get the job. We also use it for giving advice. If you take this medicine, you will feel better. Do this, and this will be the result. We also use it for describing plans as well. If I don't fail my exams, I will go on holiday with my family. That's my plan, but the plan depends on this condition being true. Okay, let's practice this with some more examples. I'm going to show you 5 sentences. 3 of them are in first conditional. Which 3 of these sentences are first conditional? Look at the next question below this video and choose the 3 options in first conditional. The correct answer is number 2. I will be so disappointed if I fail my exam. Number 4, if you don't exercise, you will be unhealthy. And number 5, if you follow my directions, you won't get lost. 2, 4, and 5 all talk about possible future situations where something will or will not happen depending on how the future goes. Number 1 is not talking about the future. This might surprise you. Number 1 is imagining the present. What would happen if I won the lottery right now? Well, I imagine I would buy a huge house and 5 cars. This is very, very unlikely. It's not very possible. So I'm putting it in my imagination. I'm not talking about future possibility. I'm talking about a hypothetical or imaginary world. This is second conditional. Number 3 is also imaginary, but it's talking about the past. If you had woken up earlier, you wouldn't have been late this morning. This is third conditional, and it is also imaginary. So how do we form the first conditional? Well, as you've seen, there is some present simple and there is some future using will mostly. We form the first conditional with 2 clauses. The conditional clause, which usually uses if, and the main clause. The if clause in first conditional uses present simple. If I see you in class tomorrow, I see you. Now, this action is happening in the future, but we are using present simple. The main clause uses a future form. This could be going to, it could be might, it could be may, but it is usually will. I will give you the book, or I'll give you the book. If I see you in class tomorrow, I'll give you the book. Now, in this example, the if clause comes first. So we might have the if clause and present simple first, and then the future. If I see you in class tomorrow, I'll give you the book. Or we can reverse this. We can start with the future result and then say the condition. I'll give you the book if I see you in class tomorrow. Is there a difference? Well, there is a difference in punctuation. If I zoom in, you can see there is a comma here. If I see you in class tomorrow, comma, I'll give you the book. Whereas if I flip it round, I don't need the comma. I'll give you the book if I see you in class tomorrow. No comma, no pause. The negative form, we can put not in the condition or we can put it in the result. For example, if I don't pass, that's a negative condition. I won't celebrate. That's a negative result. The negative of will is won't or will not. The negative of pass is don't pass or do not pass. For the question form, we take the subject and will and we invert them. We switch them round. If I buy you a present, you will be happy. We switch it round. If I buy you a present, will you be happy? So we can make the result a question. We can also use other modal verbs to refer to the future. So we've been using will, but we can also use could, may, might, or should. In particular, we use them to show how we think this is unlikely, or quite likely, or not very likely. If you go to bed early, you should feel better in the morning. I think this is what will happen, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe your situation will be different. If I use will, that shows I'm much more confident. If I say should or may or might, then I'm a little bit less confident. Finally, we can use unless as an alternative to if, and it has an opposite meaning. It has a negative meaning. It means except if. Let's look at the example. Unless I have a holiday soon, I'll quit my job. This means I will quit my job, but the only thing that could stop me from quitting my job is having a holiday soon. Unless I have a holiday soon, I'll quit my job. I could rephrase this as I'll quit my job if I don't have a holiday soon. So unless is like a negative if. Let's finish up with some more examples. I have a list of 6 sentences. Some of them are correct, some of them are incorrect. I would like you to choose the correct first conditional sentences. Look at the final question below this video, and can you choose the 3 correct sentences? The correct answers are B, I will buy a car if I save enough money. So that's the result, and then the condition, present simple, and then will buy. C, if I don't get up early, I won't get to work on time. So if plus present simple, and the result using won't or will. And F, if I finish my homework, can I meet my friends? So this is a question using can. This use of the can is talking about the future here. So a little bit unusual, but F is correct. A, if I were older, I will learn to drive. Well, we've got a future result, so this should be present simple. Also, it doesn't make sense. If I were older is imagining a different universe. It's imagining a different situation. So it should be second conditional, really. If I were older, I would learn to drive. D, if I am tired, I would go to bed. If I am tired is correct, but I would go to bed, it should be I will go to bed. E, I will go out later if it won't rain. We have a future form and a future form. Both clauses should not have future. In fact, after the word if, we almost never put will or won't. That is the end of the class. Remember, if you have any questions about anything in this class, just click on the Ask Your Teacher button at the top of your webpage and we will be able to help you. Thank you for watching.